Hey guys, JayTKix here, back again with another one of the rare tech videos done on this channel, because the state of technology is quite expensive. But today we have a quite expensive product. We have a brand new AMD Radeon RX 6600 GPU. Now these were released, if my memory serves me correct, back in January of 2022, so this is a brand new 2022 model. Fresh off the lot. It still got the packaging tape. It still got the serial codes from the shipping thing. So, you know, I called up my peeps. Some special names that can't be mentioned. Got me a fresh one of these bad boys. And today we're going to be replacing it. Not because I want to, but because I kind of have to, which will be expanded on in a different video. This video is more of a happier tone. So we're going to be doing an unboxing, a quick rundown of the specs. We're not going to get too deep with what's going on with the GPU. Not yet. That's going to be in the full review after about a few weeks to a month of me having this, and I'll give you guys a full review in comparison to my old GPU. And we're going to get a quick installation, show you guys how that's done if you're coming here, if this is your first GPU. If you want to know how to install it, it's a fairly easy process. So we're going to go through just a quick rundown of the specs, the unboxing experience, and how to install the GPU in your system. So yeah, let's hop right into these unboxing. Alright, so your first look at the box, we have the MSI logo and the AMD model name and number, RX 6600. Brand new GPU. We got it for 1080p gaming. It's also good at 1440p gaming, so I've seen. We have 8 gigs of VRAM on here, so your texture resolution, your high-res texture packs will be rendered pretty greatly and fastly with this GPU we have here. We have PCI 4.0 support, and we have AMD RDNA 2 architecture. Now, if you don't know what that means, that essentially means that this GPU has the same graphics chip processing power, say, as a PS5, which I also have, and a Xbox Series X. So you're basically getting next generation console graphics rendering on your PC as well, so that's always great to have. On the back here, we have the 2-fan design, your MSI software afterburner center to modify your GPU performance and settings. We have a 3.0 fan model. And the important features, like I said, RDNA 2, we got DirectX 12 Ultimate. Now the current GPU I have is DirectX 11 supported. So DirectX is just basically Microsoft's software for graphics drivers and graphics in general, how they run, how they're rendered, how good it is on your system. It's a whole rundown that I will get to in the future full review of this unboxing. So for all you number nerds out there, don't worry, you're not left out here. And we have GDDR6 memory, like I said, PCI 4.0, all your AMD FreeSyncs, your Radeon software, all the good stuff, all that Radeon software that honestly it's very good. I do enjoy it for my gaming. You get here with this. There's no stinginess on AMD's part with the software support. And we have HDMI 2.1 support on here, so that's also the latest HDMI model. So we open the box here, and we have this styrofoam. You got an MSI envelope here. Take a look into that later. And here we have the graphics card itself. I'm not going to take it out until I'm actually installing it, but in the box I'm pretty sure I get is this little envelope here from MSI, and then the GPU itself, since all the hardware of the graphics card is just the card itself. There's no wires, there's no cords, there's nothing else that comes with the GPU besides the GPU card itself. And as you can see, we have a nice silver metallic fan finish here. Honestly, I really enjoy. Let's see. The top here we have a nice brushed metal black back plate. English is hard, guys. Give me a break. With the MSI Dragon logo here, you have your heatsink, your actual connector that goes into your motherboard, and for ports back here we have 1 HDMI port and 3 display ports, it looks like. And yeah. So next stage of the video is the install. Right, so we have the computer in question here. We have the case popped off, And a little side note, if you have your computer on a carpet, like I am forced to have it because I don't have desk space and my desk is too weak, I advise you get little rollers, like my PC's on rollers right there. It's great to get your PC off the floor and protect from static and congested airflow. But before we even get into the computer, what you're going to want to get is this static discharge band. Now what it has is a little contact patch right here. You want that touching your skin. You want it to be really tight on your wrist. And then you connect this ground cable to a metal on your computer so that it dissipates the static shock from your fingers from maybe touching carpet or your clothes or something that could give out static electricity, therefore shocking your new component, rendering it useless. And you spent like an arm and a leg on a PC part that you can't even use because one misstep. So it's not super recommended, but well, actually I recommend it. So it's not needed, but it's honestly recommended just for like that added peace of mind. So with that out the way, let's get directly into the GPU installation itself. Alright guys, sorry for the bad viewing angle, but to get the most out of this video, this is the best I can do in the time being. So what we're going to do is, I have the wristband grounded to a vent on the back of my PC fan. And the first thing you want to do is take out 2 of screws that should be connected to the back of your GPU that hold it into the case fan. And before you even get into this, you want to make sure you have the wristband and your hands are freshly washed and clean. Make sure you got all the oils and static off your hands. So with the 2 screws unplugged from the GPU to the case, I'm going to take out our PCI connector, give it a little wiggle, little shake, slides right out. Then there are 2 clips, let me adjust myself, 2 clips back, there's one little clip back here. I'm gonna push it till you hear a click, and that means your GPU with a little, sometimes it might clip back in, depending on your motherboard. We're just gonna shake that out, and boom, you have your old graphics card out. I'm gonna place that up here. And then you want to take your new GPU out the anti-static bag that it comes in, and essentially retrace your steps. So here on the new GPU, MSI has graciously provided us a contact patch cover so it doesn't get messed up in the box. And then we also have covers for our display ports. You can see those nice fans there. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to take this off. Boom, your fresh new GPU. Then you're going to retrace your steps. Make sure everything is plugged in. Push it in, a little firm. You're going to hear a little click. Then you're going to want to put your PCIe. Now, whatever new GPU you get, this one has one PCIe. Give it a little push in there. Push it in firm till it clicks. This top part's going to click onto the GPU itself. Now, some GPUs come with 2 of these. If it has 2, you'll know, because they'll be right next to each other, but this one just has 1. And then what you're going to want to do is take these 2 screws that came off your PC case and screw them right back on where you took the old ones off of. So keep track of these and make sure you know where all your screws and wires go. Alright guys, we have the GPU seated in. We made sure this is pushed into the motherboard as much as possible. You don't want to give it too much force. You don't want to snap any of the pins. Just want to hear that nice satisfying click. This little pull lever will come back into place. Let you know that the GPU is fully in. Give it one last push for good measure. Want your PCIe cord pushed right into there. You want it to click in as well. And then you want your 2 screws to go right back into the case as they were when you had your old GPU in. And during this process, you want to make sure that, like I said before, static wristband is on and your PC has no power running to it. No power running to it is a safety measure for not only you, but your PC as well. Having power running to the system while you're switching the parts out can not only damage the parts that you're taking in and out, but can also damage you. Because not only is your PC precious, but so is your life. So you want to make sure everything is safe and sound during this switch out and reinstallation process. Alright, and when you have your new GPU installed, I forgot to turn on the power supply. Always make sure when you turn off the power supply and you unplug your PC to remember to turn on the power supply back on, because you're gonna try like I just did and think something's broken, and you're gonna remember, oh, I didn't turn on the power supply. So I'm going to turn on the power supply, and then we should get a boot screen. Alright guys, I have turned on my power supply, and now we have power to the PC. You can see the display is on, but there is something wrong. See, what's wrong here is that I did not install my brand new drivers, which some people do not tell you on YouTube. It is not to install your brand new drivers. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to come here, and then you want to go to Advanced Windows. No, you can go to Advanced Windows Update, just get you in the settings. But you want to go to, you're going to hit the back arrow. You want to be in the Windows Update screen, so we'll come here as easy as possible. You want to go to the settings, and you're going to go Update and Security. Then you want to go to Recovery, and then you want to go to Advanced Startup, Restart Now. Now what this allows you to do is this gets you in a safe mode. To safe mode, this then gets you to a service that I like to use called DDU, Display Driver Uninstaller. So use this when you're having troubles with your current display drivers, or you're installing a new one like we are here today doing. So you're going to want to go into that whole sequence I just did to boot your PC up in a start mode. And once you're going to hit the settings I did, I'm going to hit number 4, safe mode. Okay, so the sequence here is, now that we have it, I have DDU uninstalled. I will put it in the description below. It's a pretty self-explanatory install process. Now if I can find it here, DDU, we have DDU version 18 point whatever. That's the most current version we have, and display driver uninstaller. Now we're here, we're going to hit select device type, GPU, and then we're going to hit clean and shut down for installing a new graphics card. Now if your graphics card is messing up and you're not installing a new one, it's just messing up, you want to reinstall the driver, you're going to hit clean and restart. But since we're installing a new one, we're going to hit clean and shut down. And it's going to run through maybe a minute process of wiping all the old AMD drivers out so we can install a new one. Alright, the PC went through the cleaning up and deleting of the old drivers, and it shut itself down. So now we're going to fire the PC. You see my display lost its signal. It's regetting the signal once I turn it back on. And now we're going to run to the new driver installation process. Alright guys, for an AMD driver, you want to go so you're going to look up AMD.com. We'll do the easiest for you. So you can go to AMD.com and want to hit these 3 side arrows. You want to hit driver and support. And for the graphics card, you're going to go to graphics. We have the RX 600 series here with us today, and we have all the respective series for graphics processors that are still supported to this day. And then we're going to get the 660 series, and we have the original 660. We're going to hit submit. Then we're going to hit to Windows 11, 10, 7, whatever processor you're on. They got a whole slew of operating systems you're on, but today we're on Windows 10. So we're going to go to Windows 10. We're going to go to, you can either go to the recommended or the most recent. I like to go for the most recent drivers just in case they have any small fixes that they don't have in the recommended. And then we're going to go through here, save. Then the system is going to install the new drivers. Alright, we now have the download complete. Now we're going to want to click here. Do you want to allow make changes? Yes, you want to make changes on the device. So now we have our software installation here. We're going to hit install. And now this part is important. You're going to see this low resolution like 480p. It's going to flicker a little bit once it installs the initial drivers, because Windows is now picking up that you're installing these new drivers. It's not picking up the AMD chips. And now we have our full 1080p resolution. Everything is set. And we're going to go to desktop here. You see my screen is no longer stretched. Bubba Wallace's car is now fixed. And we have a normal 16:9 instead of 4:3 resolution. Now, if you're going to want to check here, I like to check here just for peace of mind. You're going to right click on the Windows icon. They want to come all the way up here to device manager. That's always important. and it's a little small here. Let's zoom in. We're going to want to go to display adapters, and then it's going to show up the whatever adapter you just installed. So we have the AMD RX 6600 here. Click here, and it's got the most recent drivers because Windows Auto installs that when it picks up a driver in the network signal. It just takes it from the internet and rips whatever drivers it can get. But we are installing not drivers from December 2021, but March 2022, 2 days from our recording. These drivers are from March 24th, and it's now March 26th. Now, once it goes through the whole installation process, we're going to see AMD software installer, AMD RX 6600, version 22.3.2 installation upgrade. Now, you can go many options here. You want to get the full install, you want all your Radeon software, monitoring, extra bells and whistles. You can go for the minimal install. That means you just get the Radeon software and the standard drivers, or just the standard drivers, no Radeon software that comes with that install. But since I want to take advantage of all the RDNA and all the ray tracing and all the good stuff that's on here, we're going to go with the full install. Hit install, and then it is going to install. This is important. Your display may flicker during install, and not is going to may flicker, it will flicker during install. So you're also going to hear the Windows unplug and plug in sound. That's totally normal. That's just the system and the software checking everything. Make sure you're all good to go, getting the right drivers for the right card. Make sure you get the right stuff for your system so everything can run as smooth as possible. Now it's going to run through this process here. See the first flicker, the flicker, and then the progress bar jumps after the flicker, because after those first initial flickers, you're pretty much done with the install. It's going to speed up. And once done here, we're going to hit restart to finish installing your drivers, and we will come back once the system is done restarting. Alright, our system has now restarted. We're going to hit Windows Start. You can see here, recently added AMD software, Adrenaline Edition. I'm going to click on that. That's going to load, and then boom, you have your AMD software. It detected FreeSync on my display because I have an AMD FreeSync display here by Acer. Great display, recommend. You want to go just standard if this is your first graphics card, just standard, or you can go with anything else. But for the standard longevity, you just want to go here, standard here, get the most baseline performance, and then boom here, you want to go performance, and then see it picks up Radeon RX 6600 and my CPU here because I have a full AMD build here today. And yeah, guys, that is the unboxing and installation for the new Radeon 6600 graphics card. I will, like I said, be doing a full review on this in the coming weeks to a month. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this channel with your friends and family. And if you already have this graphics card and you're just watching this to see how I set it up, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Like, how was buying this for you? I know I got it at a pretty good price for $400. I know when these came out, they were marketed to be about $350, $400, and some of these cards were marked up to like $500 to $700 where I saw. So I got it at Micro Center for $400 for a good deal, I feel like, because the graphics card market is absolutely in shambles right now. Any market pretty much is in shambles because of the name that should not be said on YouTube. So let me know if you already have this card, what your thoughts are on it, how you feel after your few months of owning it and using it, how that performs in games for you, because I am very excited to get into this card. It's a very nice looking card, and from what I've seen, a very nice performing card for the price point. So yeah, guys, that will be all for today. Have a nice life. Peace out. Do you ever feel tired or sluggish? Do you just never have that boost of energy that you always seem to need? Or maybe you're coming home from a long days of work, a long hard days of work, and you promised your boys the day before, I know I'm always tired, guys, but tonight I'm gonna get on, I swear, and then you gotta get home and you send them that late text, guys, I don't think I can make it, I'm too tired. Don't send that text, because I got something you might just need, and that product is Ray's Energy Drink. Now, what is Ray's Energy Drink, you may ask? I'm glad you asked. Ray's Energy Drink is the zero sugar, zero carb, zero artificial dye energy drink that you might need. Now, Raise allows you to refresh. Now, what is refresh? Refreshing is focusing, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration. It may just give you the kick that you need. Oh, so delicious. Oh, so delicious. Now you may be asking me, well, JayTKix, how do you get such an amazing product? Like, I want some. Well, I'm gonna share the goodies. I usually don't share the secrets, but I can give you the secret sauce. You feel me? We homies. Like, we homies. We cool. I can give it to you. Now, if you go to the link in the description of this video, or to the link in the bio of whatever social you're watching this on, and on online checkout, you enter in code JayTK13, or put it on screen. Boom, right there, magic of editing. Yeah. If you enter in code JayTK13, you can get 15% off your online order of Raise Energy products. Sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? So you go in there, use my code, get you some energy, you can get amped up like me. Let's go, baby. Join the rebellion.